Hey beauties, welcome back into another day of vlogmas, aka Durismas. This is our 31-day holiday marathon. Y'all, this I think is gonna be a really good video. I hope it doesn't cause my face to do anything strange. Sans makeup, because we are going to be testing direct dupes to MCoBeauty and the real deal. I've never tried anything from MCoBeauty. The previous video was my unboxing of their advent calendar. I have thoughts, but I'm reserving my hardcore judgment until I try everything out. The very first thing I'm going to do before we actually dive in, because of course I need to pin my hair up to do makeup, I received this slip little hair bow in a previous advent calendar. I'm not sure in which order I'm putting these up, but this is great quality. I've literally worn it every single day since I got it. The reason I'm on the fence and the reason that I'm a little bit perturbed and kind of am reserving judgment is because this is supposed to be a direct dupe to that, you guys. And as you can see, there's a skinny side and then a big old fat side right here. And then there are tons of loose threads. And it just feels cheap and it feels like it's gonna break in 3.2 seconds. So because of this and how shitty this is, I'm a little nervous about everything else. I'm nervous to put things on my face. So all that to say, already solely based on just this, not even the cosmetics, I'm a little nervous and I don't understand the hype just yet. And yes, my hair is greasy. I do have an oil treatment in my hair. That's why we're gonna pull this Hot Mess Express up. Anyways, I hope you guys are well. I would love to know. Comment down below even if you have not tried MCo. I just want to see what your thoughts are going to be. Do you think these are going to be good? Do you think they're going to be trash based off of this? Like I do. Or have you had great experiences? What are your thoughts on dupes? The very first thing I think I want to try out, because I'm going to kind of reserve the makeup part of it. I know this is probably more for the Laneige, but I wanted to kind of compare these together. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This is the MCo Glow Lip Balm. These are supposed to be more like the Laneige. I did have the purple gummy one, but I panned it. So I'm going to do a little bit of product on half the lips. And I will let both of these sit, so this is probably not going to match, obviously. I will let both of these sit through the duration of the makeup application. This feels incredible, very lightweight, non-sticky, and it smells yummy. Has a good level of shine, as you can see. All right, we're gonna go into the MCo one. I do like the packaging. I'm gonna note too though, I do not believe you guys are going to visually see it. There is only product to right here. Okay, whoa, that is way more liquidy. That smells real good, y'all. It smells like watermelon Jolly Rancher. That is the exact same texture. This might be slightly thinner, but it's getting gloopy already. Oh, I don't like that. Ugh, I don't like the gloopiness, y'all. Hold on. Maybe that was user error. Maybe I used too much. I think it looks great. This is slightly thinner. I feel like you can kind of see that too. Like it's kind of spreading out a little bit. Feels good. Smells insane. Okay. So far, so good. Next up, I'm going to go in with my Dallas & James Cloud Cream Moisturizer so that I can do a direct comparison of the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy drops and the MCoBeauty Super Glow bronzing drops. So I'm literally going to take a dot and a dot, and I'm going to grab my little spatula thing here. Of course, we will do this side for the name brand. These don't have any scent or anything like that. I like to use these more so in the summertime, and like I said, typically mixing them with like a tinted moisturizer or a lightweight foundation. And they will look a little bit crazy until you get some product on your face. So that is the Drunk Elephant side. You can see I got a little bit of bronziness and a slight kiss of glow, not overly glowy or anything like that. Again, I'm going to go in with a dot and a dot. This is thicker, and already visually I can see that it's a little bit more glowy. I feel like I probably used a little bit more on the other side, so I definitely want to be fair. This almost seems a little bit more texturally, like kind of moussey. I actually like the color of this one better, and I feel like it's gonna have much more glow as well. Sorry, y'all, I don't waste product, okay. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. Yeah, the color of this already I like more. Don't smell anything. I think I actually prefer the texture of this as well. And how do you guys feel about dupes? Are you somebody that you're like, hey, whatever, you know, buy what you can afford? Or are you kind of totally against it, or what? So I will get up close. I feel like we can visually see the difference here. I actually like this side better in terms of just giving me that little, I can see a little bit more of that like light goldy color. I see a little bit more glow, and I feel like I like this side better. Next up, and we're just gonna look not the best for right now, I'm going to direct compare the Kosas. This is the Brow Pop, and then I'm going to compare it to their Micro Brows Ultra Fine Crayon. And obviously, you know, the actual size is going to make a little bit of a difference. I'm not going to get teeny tiny strokes with this one. I did actually have the Kosas Nano Brow one, but I no longer have that, so I'm just going to compare it to this one. So I probably speed this part up, but still I'm not going to cut anything out. So it is retractable, and it is in fact teeny tiny. It does have the spoolie on the other end. I'm going to lightly brush downward first. My only issue with these, just like the Huda Beauty one and the Nano one that I just used from Kosas, is that they can break a little easier. All right, so far I like the color. And I like that it feels, I speak to this all the time, I want a brow pencil that has a little bit of grip, but it's not like so grippy that it's pulling and tugging, and it was not. And I don't want it so soft and creamy that it's kind of gunking up into my brow. So far so good. And my mirror it's right in front of my face. And then I'm gonna go in light feathery strokes, following the shape of my not so great brow. And fill it in. And normally with a brow pencil, I kind of do this, and then I go in with a marker and fill my brows in that way, or a powder. So I don't always go in with a pencil, but it is working well. I got a little messy here. And I just clean it up with a small brush that usually has concealer on it. Both masks still feel the exact same. They both still feel really nice. I'm going to give myself the couple of brows that I am missing right here. And while we're going through this process, I would actually like to know your favorite products. Are you somebody that buys high-end? Are you somebody that you kind of tend to steer clear of high-end? You don't feel like it's worth the price? I would like to know. Okay, I like that. I think it worked great. I like the color of it and stuff like that. The texture and everything's great. It wasn't breaking off and kind of clumping off. Then I'm going to go into the Kosas one. And of course, this one's, it's a little bit thicker, obviously. So same thing, brush down a little bit. I'm happy to say I feel like my mind is being changed a little bit. And that's awesome, because I literally came into this, you guys, after doing that unboxing and getting that hair bow. I was a little perturbed. I was a little bit peeved by that. Also with that advent calendar, and that's not to speak to like obviously quality, but I anticipated, and that could just be me, you know, not reading, but I didn't want to get any spoilers, but I did not realize that the entire calendar was like all teeny tiny minis. And like I said, normally, because this is a thicker pencil, I will go in with something else, but for today, I will not do that. I feel like you literally can't tell. Maybe this is like the tiniest little bit lighter, but that has nothing to do with like the actual quality. Okay, well, they're gonna be friends today. It'll work out though. It'll work out, you guys. Yeah, I feel like they both look equally as good. Next up, I'm going to compare the St. Luxe Brow Gel in clear to their Hair and Brow Magic Wand. I think this is more meant to be like a dupe for either the Rare Beauty or the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, it actually smells kind of good, shockingly. And the texture does remind me of the ABH one. That looks nice. A little bit of hold. We'll see how it dries down. And then the St. Luxe one. And this just happens to be the only other clear one I have right now. So I do apologize that that is not the direct dupe for this. We do not have like eye products to test out aside from liners, but I'll just throw on some liner. I do have the, and this is not a high-end thing, but it's one of my favorites. It's the L'Oreal Silkasim versus their eye pencil black. And this looks super duper sharp. I'm actually a little bit scared. Let me actually just do a thin line on top, you guys, because I'm a little nervous about how pointy that is. It's pretty firm. Yeah, if I was putting this on my waterline, this would be irritating the hell out of my eyes. That is very sharp and very stiff. Ooh, okay, that's hurting. Alright, yeah, I don't like that at all. And maybe this isn't a dupe, maybe this is just them creating a black liner. I don't like that, that's trash. No thanks. And then the L'Oreal Silkasim. And I recently was gifted some brand new liners, an entire collection from Revant Beauty, and they are spectacular. Okay, this is the sloppiest application of makeup ever to exist. So here's our comparisons thus far. I really think I like everything so far. The liner's a hell no. All right, let me take the lips off. I feel like they look the same, given a beautiful level of hydration, kind of taking away the lip lines. Next up, we're gonna go into the MCoBeauty, the Perfect Pout Lip Liner in Cheeky Chat, versus the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I am going to swatch both of them together. Probably do it like this. This one is very creamy, very richly pigmented, lasts a long time. All right. That also feels really creamy. And that was pretty damn close. I feel like this is leaning slightly more brownie. This is the Charlotte Tilbury and this is the dupe. They look pretty damn similar, y'all. All right, going in with the dupe on the dupe side. Nice and creamy. I don't smell anything at all. Okay. I don't feel like it seems quite as pigmented, kind of just from recollection of using this multiple times. Even looking up close, I see zero difference. This one seemed a little bit creamier. All right, I am going to put on a little bit of foundation just so we can kind of see how both of these look once foundation application is done. This is the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear 30-hour wear in shade 128. I'll BRB. Alright, I feel like foundation-wise, I'm maybe seeing a tiny bit more glow here. And maybe I'm seeing a tiny kiss of bronziness. Otherwise, though, I don't really see a whole lot of difference. I do prefer the MCo side, though. And then to wrap it up, we're going in with the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly in Sesame versus the MCo Hot Plump in Fancy. Again, they're not the same shade. I do apologize about that. But clearly, I feel like that's who they're trying to dupe with this. And to my knowledge, and/or I just didn't see it, I don't think they have eyeshadows. I didn't see that. Y'all can definitely correct me if I am wrong, darlings. And there's the doe foot applicator on this. Oh, that smells lovely. Smells like sweet tart or something. Okay, definitely thicker. Ugh. Alright, so ignore the shade. I feel like texture-wise, this one just feels a little bit more kind of gloopy. This one feels a little bit lighter. I feel like maybe a little bit more shine here. They both look really beautiful. They're both kind of plumping up in terms of like making the lines kind of go away. Zero stickiness. Yeah, this one's definitely a little thicker. It's a little bit more gloopy. I don't mind it though. Okay, I think the only thing that I kind of actively disliked was the eyeliner. That thing is crap. And then that little hair bow, y'all, that's supposed to be a dupe for the slip one. No. Everything else though, I mean, it looks pretty damn good. Like, and even on this side, like I actually prefer theirs versus this one. Like texture, the amount of glow, the actual tone and undertone of it was a lot more pretty in my opinione. Yeah, I'm eating my words. They have some pretty good products, you guys. I'm shocked. I want to know your thoughts. And I am going to go ahead and add this. Look, if y'all don't want this, throw the shit away when you get it. But all the items from the advent calendar that I did not use, I'll add some stuff to this. I'll send it to one of you guys. Rules are always in the description box. Yeah, I'm eating my words. I am humbled and I am shocked because the brows, they look the same. This almost looks the same. Boy, the lip products have felt almost the exact same. And they're not like 1000% spot on, but if you didn't know any different, like, you'd be fine. I still feel like it looks really, really pretty, like I said, other than the eyeliner. Yeah, that is it. Thank y'all so much for joining. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let's have that conversation. Thank you for joining. Thank you to my beautiful channel members. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties. Y'all gotta see my shirt. It's so cute. Okay, bye.